Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode. The fall has completely taken over the landscape across the Midwest. The fish are in full migratory mode and the shad spawn was successful. During this time of year, guys, we have three lures that we really count on for our success. We love to use the Texas Rig Crawl on a 1/4 ounce weight with a size 4 EWG hook. We like to use jerk baits of all sizes and varieties. And we like to use crankbaits of all sizes and varieties. Stick around, guys, to the end of this video and we'll give you a little more in-depth on the lures we like to use, how we like to use them, and how we rig them up, and what knots we prefer to use on them. All right, guys, first hole. Let's try this out. We hit this early this year and we did pretty good off camera here. I don't know how good it's going to be now. The water is really low, so I'm going to have to watch walking around this ledge right here. I'm going to spook everything off. But there were some fish in here when we came here. Nothing real big, but there were some pretty nice spotted bass, some decent smallmouth and rock bass. The hole's got some depth to it. It's right off the side of the road too, which is nice. See, there's the road. I don't think it's the kind of place that receives a lot of traffic from people. Maybe they're not pressured and we can make all this noise that we're making and get down here and catch a couple. There we go, lines in. Starting off with a curly tail. It's a good way to get something to bite. I think that was a snag. Oh, look at that. Garrett, first cast. Smallmouth on the jerk bait. I better throw over here by him. Fish are down over here in the deep hole.
Nice little smallmouths.
Yeah, beautiful first start for Garrett.
On the Megabass jerk bait. About, I'd say about 8.
About 10, 11-inch fish. Not bad. All right. Oh, I get a, oh, never mind. Like, I get a picture.
No, I forgot.
But that's okay.
We'll catch another.
Yeah, we'll catch more. I think we're going to catch some good fish today. Another one. Garrett's lighting them up with the with that jerk bait. I am going to have to switch over. I thought we was going to have to be a little finessey, but that's number 2 for Garrett now. You got one of them, huh? There we go. That one's got a pretty nice spot, looks like.
That's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
Sideways.
Nice little fatty.
Yeah. Oh, Garrett got one too.
Everybody but me. Nice, Garrett. He came over there with the jerk bait and found one over there lacking. All right, guys, so I just caught my first one of the day. It's a decent little spot. And Garrett just caught him one too at the same time. We got a little double up. I caught mine on Texas Rig, and what'd you catch yours on?
I caught mine on the Megabass jerk bait by 12 Oak Customs. He's a nice little spot. Got some beautiful colors on them. Let's get these guys back in the water.
Oh, see that good flash? I did. That's not the one though. That's one of them. That's a good looking spot. There we go, guys. A little spotted bass. There's a bigger one down there. I'm just gonna have to work it really slow to get him to hit. It's my first one for the day. All right, let's get him back in there. Oh, look at that.
I got it.
That's a good one too. That's what I saw over there in that other hole. You got it, you got it. I got you. You got it, guys. Garrett with a nice largemouth. That is a nice largemouth, dude. Here you go. That's about 1.5 pound, 2 pound largemouth, dude. That's what I seen over in that other hole.
Let's bring one here because I want to get myself all jacked up by this jerk bait.
There we go, guys. Garrett's got a nice one. This guy's probably about 15, 16 inches. It's solid, man. On the 12 Oaks
Megabass jerk bait.
12 Oaks jerk bait. Solid, dude. Solid. All right, let's get him back in the water. Got a bass out there, I seen. May have been the one I lost earlier. You know, just dropped it right on him. Oh, there we go. I knew I seen him sitting over there. There we go. He's not too bad on the brush hog. Nice little spotted bass. Looks like a spot and smallmouth mix. So he's got the lateral line right there, but he's really not spotted up. He's got a little stripe on his tongue now. That may just be a spot. All right, let's get him back in there. He hit that extremely hard. I thought that was the big boy there for a minute. Oh, he hit that while I was swimming it through there, dude, and I still missed him. You're absolutely kidding me. My hook's all exposed and everything. How did I not get snagged on something? Yeah, he picked it up as soon as it hit the water over there. He was carrying it off. There's definitely one back there too. Now they're probably all done with it. They're like, nah, we don't want to hit no more. Oh. Got him that time. Not bad. It is a.
To something.
I think it's a. Yeah, I think it's a largemouth. Young one. There you go, guys. That may have been the one I had just a second ago. Not the same size. Oh, Gavin's got him. That's the one I seen yesterday. It's a good one. Look at that one, dude. Look at that. It's a good bass.
All right, guys, there we go. That's probably, I think that might be the last fish tonight, but that is a good one to end off the night. Caught him on, once again, the Texas rig up in the thick stuff. It's raining, but this is a beautiful fish, ready to get her back into the water.
Well, it can get dark on us, guys. So stay tuned till tomorrow. See you there. There we go. soon as we sped it up, he took a shot at it. A little bit bigger one. Still not what we're looking for, but he ain't bad at all. There we go. It's number 2. I think I'm gonna put on a crankbait. I think that's what they want. That's what we're gonna go with. Look at that, right at the lip, come this guy. The little powerhouse here. Oh, and he's gone. He come right off that lip right there and just hammered her. I thought I had him for sure. All right. There we go. It's a pretty good one. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Don't come off, buddy. Don't come off. He's gonna come off. There we go. That's a nice one. That's a good one right there, guys. That is a good one. Good one on that crank, boy. I thought for sure I was going to lose him. Right there. That's a nice one right there. That's probably 15, 16 incher. Good fish. Let's get him up out of here.
The first step to tying a Texas rig is going to be determining what size bullet weight that you want. The heavier size is going to be for like Carolina rigs, deep water, and heavy current. If you're trying to fish in a creek, you're going to want to use the smaller the bullet weights. In this example, we're going to use a 10th ounce. The next step is determining the right hook. For creek fishing, I like to use a 3/0 extra wide gap. You'll start by feeding the line to the center of the weight, ensuring that the pointed side is facing the line. Next, you'll want to attach the hook to the line by using a knot. Here, we're going to use the improved clinch knot. You'll begin by wrapping the line around the main line up to 10 times. Next, you'll take the tag in and you'll feed it through the loop, and then you'll bring it back around to the other loop created. Moisten the line and cinch it down tightly. Trim off the excess tag line as close to the knot as you can. Now you're ready to add your creature bait. You'll start by taking the hook through the nose of the bait about 1/8 to 1/4 inch, and then making a 90-degree turn out of the bait. Slide the bait all the way up until the bait sits on the saddle of the hook. Next, you'll want to use the hook as a gauge to measure where you want to penetrate the hook through the body. Do your best to go through the center and do your best to keep the bait as straight as you possibly can. Snug the bait back a little bit and bury the hook into the plastic to expose it. You now have a weedless creature bait to fish structure with. The world of jerkbaits is vast, and it cannot be explained in one video, so I'm going to share with you the basics. There are 3 types of jerkbaits: floating, suspended, and sinking. You want to use a floating jerkbait in shallow water around submerged structure. A suspended jerkbait you want to use in areas of breaks in ledges and a little bit more depth. A sinking jerkbait is ideal around submerged trees like the ones in the graph or around bridge pylons. Water temperature also plays a large role in this, as well as season. So do your homework and do your research and learn as much as you can about a jerkbait. These are an all-season lure that you can use any time of the year. The loop knot is the best option when tying on a jerkbait. You'll start by making an overhand knot about 5 inches down the line. Next, feed the line through the eyelet of the lure and bring it back around, feeding it through the center of the overhand knot. Set the size of the loop you want to have on end of lure and then wrap your line 3 times around the main line. Bring it back around and feed it once more through the loop knot. Then feed it through the loop that was just created. Moisten the knot and cinch it down. Once you're finished, snip off the tag end line and you now have a loop knot. This is going to allow your jerkbait to move more freely, giving a more realistic approach and making the lure more effective overall. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you learned something. See you on the next one.